Agnes. But why?
On top of that, I'm still bothered by whatever Grammy's up to.
Whatever the truth behind the space program is, it's something we can no longer ignore.
Everything that's going to happen from here on, it's important that you guys learn it on your own.
Yeah. Even if my own brother stands in our way, I need to know now.
Right. And whatever we find out will help Agnes too.
Hey, boss man. You better give her one hell of a talking to once this is all done.
You're damn right I will. But first things first, we gotta have a chat with Mr. President.
There will be no turning back from here. We best be sure we're fully prepared.
Okay, let's take a quick pit stop.
You've come, ladies and gentlemen of Arkride Solutions.
With Beauty's blade, the divine blade of silver, and the former Kitty and Roaring Lion in tow at that.
It stands to reason that you've defeated both Hercules and Mirabel, having made it this far. Yeah, we're here to take you up on your invitation. Not just to learn what my part-timer's deal is, but also to expose this overblown project of yours from top to bottom, President Gramhart.
We're finally down to less than 15 minutes before launch! You won't want to look away for even a second, folks!
Citizens of Calvert, no, viewers all across Zemuria, please join us in witnessing this momentous feat for the ages.
Huh? It's on Yes.
Oh, so it is. And wasn't that Dominique with her?
Why are they heading to the tower now of all times? It's not even supposed to be open today. Otherwise, the observation deck would have been my first choice of where to come clean to Yume.
Hey, Mommy? Maxim?
Say no more, sweetie. Let's go and ask if they'd like to join us.
Right.
Hold on a second! If we do that, we'll miss the launch!
Come on, we gotta hurry! We can't ignore on Yes on our birthday!
Now commencing final sequence. All systems green for Prometheus 4.
Subhatches 1 through 8 on standby. Answerers also on standby.
Roger that. Come in, Major Amelia Haring. Comms will be closed until terminal countdown. May the goddess be with you.
May the goddess be with you! Glory to the Republic!
And hope for Zemuria. Be back soon, Mission Control. Papa?
I told you not to call me. Oh, never mind. Go get him, Amelia.
We now come to you live from the hot springs paradise of Longlai, not far from Zeku Space Base.
As you can see, crowds from all over are here to see for themselves this historic triumph.
Historic triumph. Oh, how much less this would weigh on me if that's all it was.
It's true that this will mark the very first time Zemuria has seen a human make it to outer space.
But there's another, more critical layer that overshadows that accomplishment, isn't there?
Enough to make you scrounge up those dirtbags over there for some extra muscle.
Well, that's a fine how do you do.
Though we can hardly fault the hostility.
Wait! Where'd they come from?
While both did survive the events at Oracion, the authorities ought to have them behind bars.
Oh, curb the shock and awe. Marduk and the presidential office struck a deal on what to do with us is all. And just like that, we were handed off to Marduk.
Though I knew full well it would entail living on in shame, by no means did we have the right to refuse. Ours was an exceptional case made in the name of raising Project Levitin's success rate by a mere 0.03%.
Huh. So that's the story.
That in essence, you had what amounted to a life sentence in prison, completely commuted.
Qasim, is this really how low you're all willing to sink?
Do not judge this from a warrior's perspective, Farida. In this time of heavenly upheaval, we did nothing more than bring together the pieces necessary to guarantee security.
Further, granting special provisions to these two was deemed far more preferable to Gerard Dantes and Melchior. Of course, both are fitted with an insurance policy of sorts, should either attempt to betray or escape us.
Remotely detonated explosive collars?
You actually developed something that gruesome?
I can see why you'd feel the need. Though those looks in their eyes say it won't be necessary.
A rather charitable assumption.
Our necks are in the noose here, Precious. You won't hear a peep from us. So go on. Chat your hearts out.
Real convincing, but fine.
We've got more important topics to get to anyway.
Well, let's have you start from the top. Tell us all about this Project Levitin, Mr. President.
Certainly. I summoned you here to do just that. We do have some luxury of time, courtesy of the Genesees. Whatever questions you have, I'll answer as best I can. But first, let me make clear that I'm no one of significance. Sheena Dirk, Claude Epstein, Latoya Hamilton. Compared to them, or even my wife Sophie and mother-in-law Lilia, I'm just an average soldier who rose to the political stage. But nevertheless, as one who knows the truth of this world, as a citizen of not only Calvard, but Zemuria itself, as a husband, a son-in-law, and above all else, a father, I have a duty to stop the cradle of time from continuing to imprison our world as it has.
Our world is imprisoned?
Cradle of time?
As I thought.
Consider the vestiges and E-factor contamination events that occurred in recent days. They can be thought of as fluctuations that emerged in response to the prospect of the Cradle's destruction. You might even call them aftershocks from the past and future, so to speak, albeit ones incapable of interfering with our designs.
What in the hell are you getting at?
It's just as that apostle. Or rather, as Melchior told us in Anchorville.
That it could all be spun as protecting Zemuria, you mean?
From destruction by entropy, from catastrophes on the scale of the Great Collapse. And this protection is made possible by means of a security... No, of a safety device. It's a force more relentless than the sealed space or the vanished mirage. And more absolute than the steel wrought from fire and earth's fateful clash. Yet, there are those who do not believe that to be so. One such person being this country's president, Roy Gramhart. Evidently, his plan is well laid. Even the head of the society is willing to let it run its course, I hear.
Well now, I'm not sure whether to feel honored or ashamed receiving recognition from someone even a terrorist would call deviant. But my, how time flies. To think that this is already 3 years in the making.
More specifically, it was immediately following President Gramhart's electoral victory 3 years ago that Project Leviathan began. Its primary objective, put simply, is the destruction of the entity barring the world of Zemuria from its future. At the time, it was still 1 month prior to the Battle of Jormungand. The plan was shared only with Air Force General Haring and a select few members of the CID. Though initially received with partial skepticism, preparations and inquiries continued in secret behind the war's curtain. From there, be it the truth of what the Institute had disguised as outer space, Marduk's classified data, or intel from the Church, society, and so on, evidence that substantiates the President's hypothesis began steadily amassing.
Said hypothesis is that within that false outer space lies one of the septarians bestowed by the goddess. That the treasure itself is keeping this world we call Zemuria sealed away while influencing the thoughts of those who live here. And last but not least, that it is evaluating this world by unknown criteria, then rewinding to the start of the same 1200-year cycle.
Bullshit. No way that holds water.
Yet all these factions, from the church to the society, they're acting on the premise that this will happen?
Perhaps this is the church's eschaton and the society's eternal recurrence, as well as the heaven's turn the Sword Hermit mentioned.
Whether it's real is another question, but all those terms definitely seem to be pointing toward the same thing.
Well, Ikaruga's the one working with them. How have you not heard this stuff by now?
Like I said before, even we were only let in on a fraction of the project. But the Heaven's Turn does come up in an Ikarugan folktale. In order to prevent it, we accepted their contract. That's the difference between us and those who know the crux of things like Marduk. And I do mean both of you.
Aptly discerned.
The jig is up, General Manager. Your little voyeurism got caught in the act.
Tut-tut. I prefer to think of myself more as an observer, thank you very much.
Mr. Thorndyke.
Miss Twinings, I trust your temporary assignment is going smoothly. Do feel at liberty to continue it without reservation. Now then, if you will permit me to elaborate. Marduk has indeed been aware of and speculating over this for some time now. I refer, of course, to the spatio-temporal rollback induced by the Septarian of Time, the Grand Reset. To dispel some mystique, our risk management AI was originally devised in aims of forestalling this very event. However, from Liberl to Crossbell to Erebonia, such incidents as the Retributive Tower were followed by accelerated increases in the possibility of its occurrence. Yet, curiously enough, its likelihood seemed to lessen for a time during the Battle of Jormungand against the Empire. Ascendancy over Zemuria and the subjugation of its people under the reign of the Septarian of Steel. Rather ironic that this undesirable aim actually led to the process of rewinding the world, what we call the Grand Reset, being deferred. Incidentally, as has been pointed out, the Church and the Society have been working independently to address this eventuality. However, there are others who you could say have taken preparatory measures of a more concrete persuasion. Professor Epstein, for instance, progenitor of Orbal civilization and creator of the Genesis. As well as his disciple, Professor Latoya Hamilton, who created remarkable substitutes for those same devices. And let us not forget the inaugural Grimcat, Madame Dominique Lanster, or Lilia Claudel, formerly Epstein. Perhaps one might even count President Graham Hart's departed wife Sophie and daughter Agnes among them.
Thank you, Mr. Thorndyke. But I believe that's quite enough supplementary exposition.
Forgive me. It would seem I have overstepped my bounds.
Whether it's the Church, the Society, or Professors Epstein or Hamilton, we understand that their plans to address this crisis are based on the assumption that it's inevitable. But as the President of the Republic of Calvert, the foremost country in Zemuria, I cannot quietly sit and accept that. Having decided that, I went ahead with my own plans, which at this moment are near completion.
If I may interrupt, these plans naturally involve some level of risk, no?
But of course, I have no intention of denying that. Our target is currently in a state of pre-activational dormancy in outer space, far above Calvardian skies. We predict it will react to our attack with some kind of defense mechanism, albeit nothing too much for Major Amelia's assault frame and expertise. Even if it were to launch an assault on the surface, our air fleets and armored aviation division should be up to the task.
Additionally, out of consideration for casualties outside the Republic, we have already notified all other foreign administrations covertly. Marduk's risk management AI assessment currently places the odds at 7-2 in Calvert's, and by extension, the entire human race's favor. A 70% chance of project success against a 20% chance of failure, with the remaining 10% mathematically impossible to determine.
An unseemly shortcoming on our part, leaving even that much room for error is simply disgraceful. I believe a slightly more accurate figure could be derived, however, with some cooperation from the, shall we say, more conscious mayor.
You're the last person I want to hear talking about her like she's some kind of tool.
Still, isn't all that just the picture of arrogance? Even if the scales are slightly tipped our way, you're still betting the fate of all humanity on a high-stakes gamble. What right does the head of a single nation have to make such a far-reaching decision?
Even so, there's not much time remaining. If we do nothing, it appears the reset will still happen in late August of this year.
Precisely when the sun, moon, and Septian planets will be in conjunction. Such is also spoken of in Krugan folklore, though perhaps it was relayed to Hamilton's pupils as well.
Oh yeah, that was in the chants passed down by our people.
So the assignments Gran gave me, Essie, and Yang, they were all in anticipation of this?
That just leaves the question of how you even know about this. My money says it has something to do with Agnes's mom and grandma.
You'd win that wager. Each of them carried out their role as a successor to Professor Epstein's last wishes. Their reasoning for going through with it was noble. But still, I couldn't accept it. Hence why I called Agnes to the capital and kept her in confinement. Though, admittedly, temporarily borrowing the power of her inheritance over there was additional motivation.
While it isn't quite their intended application, they do appear to improve the AI's assessment accuracy. This seems an ideal arrangement for you as well, seeing as it prevents the young lady from using them recklessly.
Renee.
Gotta admit, this all seems way too big for one small-time odd-jobber from Edith. Still, I've got 3 bones to pick here. First off, Agnes and the rest of us busted our asses finally getting those Genesees together. You using them after the fact without our say-so doesn't sit right. So we'll just be taking them back.
Yeah! What you're doing isn't any different from the Garden Master!
And having some grand cause, no matter how noble, doesn't earn you a free pass.
Second, Professor Hamilton, Ouroboros, and the Church might be fine playing the waiting game on your plans. But kicking back and letting it slide without cross-checking all the mind-blowers you've dropped ain't the way we roll. And since it sounds like my own baggage is involved, I'm gonna keep on nosing in till I'm good and satisfied.
Same here. I'll find out the facts. Not just about what Grant's thinking, but this too.
As will I, on the Guild's behalf. Particularly when it impacts the future of each and every person on the continent.
That just leaves the third and most important point. We promised Humes a party for today's birthday girl. And that's non-negotiable. I'll really be in for it on the off chance I can't follow her request through. That 4SPG rounds out the list of every reason we need to put a minor delay on your timeline. No biggie though, right? We're talking a manned flight into outer space here. A little setback or two just comes with the uncharted territory.
Rather than losing an opportunity, perhaps you could regard this as a chance to gain collaborators.
Yeah, given your approval rating, smoothing it over with the public would be a cinch.
You truly are an intriguing one, Spriggan, as are all your assistants. Part of me hoped that all these aggressive moves I've made would draw someone out. Someone who had a better way forward.
T-minus 6 minutes until launch, Mr. President. The final phase is on track to begin. Should you wish to order a non-emergency hold, please do so before the countdown reaches 0.
Boy, oh boy. Looks like things are really hitting the fan over there. We've all got jobs to take care of. So if you want to push ours back, it's no skin off my nose.
Mind your words now, Major.
I'm afraid we can't risk letting this chance slip. Kincaid, Marduk Security Division.
Yes, sir, Mr. President. Our final contract must be fulfilled. O luminous flame.
Fully unleashing your namesake Hamseen from the outset, are we? And on more than just himself, it seems.
You really do know how to light a fire in me. And this high-performance blaster should stand in nicely for my needle gun.
You'll forgive us the apparent act of foul play, given our disparity in numbers. After so long away from the battlefield, I aim to savor every seething moment.
You're going down!
We'll surpass my brother, and the rest of you too!
When was it I last faced off against you two? The school sports day that one fall?
Yes. At the final buzzer, we ended up just a few points short.
But this time it's us who are coming out ahead. Renee!
Guess I'll go along for the ride myself. There's no better way to see what lies down the road.
I accept your challenge, Divine Blade of Ruin. With that, prepare to be intercepted.
You won't break this. Diamond Guard!
Think you can keep up with me?
Moving!
Tenfold!
No more holding back! Boy, does Fate get a kick out of toying with me. Still, whatever it has in store, I'll see it through.
Mankind's future hinges on this moment. If it includes even wretches like ourselves, we must give our all. Attack me if you dare.
Activating Shark Command!
My sincere thanks.
that. Go! You can do it!
You got this!
One skill coming up!
It's time!
One skill coming up!
Watch closely.
Accelerating!
It's over! Infinity Seeker!
The boost gauge holds more now!
If you please.
I'll handle this. I bring my utmost.
I like where this is headed.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand. Taking point. To me, everyone. Resonance blow.
I will not lose, Kasim.
Give it up.
I'd stake my flames on it. It pains me to harm a co-worker. But at the moment, I am employed under Mr. Arkwright.
Use every tool at your disposal, including the Divine Blade.
Much appreciated. Hoping you won't hold back this time.
You're in trouble. Don't do anything scary.
I'm pulling out.
Leave it to me.
Go! You can do it!
Go all in on her!
Let's take a break. Please enjoy. My sincere thanks.
Appreciate that.
Here to support.
Zypha, activate.
Here to help.
Activating Shark Command!
My sincere
Appreciate that.
Here we go. There.
I'll back you up! Round them all up!
Let's
Take
stay
this!
up to you.
Here goes! Take this!
Take this!
Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked!
VOC is up. Okay, let's go. Spirit unification. Here I go.
One skill coming up!
Freezing wind. Cut down my enemies.
Not too shabby. Reminds me of back during Pandemonium.
Activating Shark Command!
My sincere thanks.
Appreciate that.
I suggest we strike now.
One skill coming up!
Have some more!
You're finally free from Almada. So why would you...
Putting aside being leashed by Marduk like this, it's not so bad getting to play on such a high-profile stage.
Whatever. All we need to do is just show him who's boss again.
One skill coming up!
Those afar, hearken to the sound. My blade is both true and false, dancing in the moonlight. Now! Behold! New moon gleam!
The boost gauge holds more now!
Stronger than I expected. I'll have to redouble my aid to the Homscene.
Is that all you and your cohorts can do, Spriggan?
Don't start getting cocky, Renee, because we're kicking your ass.
One skill coming up! Here to support! One skill coming up!
Good evening, and welcome to my humble tea party. Now close your eyes. Rand!
The boost gauge holds more now!
Our final bastion. Approach if you dare, Spriggan. Go ahead. See your convictions through, if you can.
You better believe we will. Now let's do this!
Go full throttle! COC, activate! Shark command!
My sincere thanks.
Appreciate that.
Round them all up!
Close to over.
This isn't
Round them all up! Take this!
No escape!
I'll lend a hand!
Suffer the wrath of my fulminous flames! Over and out!
Safe
of Suleiman!
Forgive me,
Take this!
everyone.
Impressive. But one of the vestiges still got the better of you, didn't she?
How do you... No! I need to focus on getting Agnes back now!
Such fervor. I can see you've honed your skills.
Hope that worked off some of my debt.
Time for some payback! I'll lend a hand!
Here comes
Got your back!
Here we go! You're not getting away! What? You're crushed! What? Let's clinch it!
No problem.
Have some more! We're done!
I used to say you've outdone me. However,
Got your back!
Maybe you should boost!
Guess I better jet.
I've got this!
Got your back!
Go, go! You can do it! Hocus pocus.
Got your back.
There!
I've got you covered.
My sincere thanks.
Just say the word.
Activating Shark Command.
My sincere thanks.
Make it count!
Activating Shield.
Bringing down the pain! All you, Ren! Go all in on him!
There. If you please.
One skill coming up.
Here I go! The deciding factor!
Make it count!
Hocus pocus.
Stop! Please!
One skill coming up.
Let me chip in.
Go full throttle. COC activate.
Bringing down the pain! Here goes!
Allow me to help.
Skill.
Bringing down the pain!
Now it's my turn. I leave the rest to you.
I'll handle this. On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand.
Here to support.
Activating Shark Command.
Thanks, pal.
My thanks.
Go, go, you can do it.
I'll pour you some tea. There you are.
I owe you one.
We're not done!
Make it count!
I'll pour you some tea. There you are.
Thanks, pal.
The floor is yours, Van! I'll cover you!
Skill.
Raging Buster! Keep it moving, Catra! The rest is up to you.
I'm on the scene! Let's stay on the offensive. Flames! Give us strength!
Elaine! Go, go, you can do it.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand. Still more.
Activating Shark Command.
Thank you.
My thanks.
To me, everyone. Resonant glow. Got your back. We got you covered.
Bringing down the pain! Go for it, Elaine!
Let's stay on the offensive.
I'm pulling out.
Leave this to me. I'll cover you! Here goes! I offer my everything.
that light may shine. Ishtar's blessings. The boost gauge holds more now.
Got your back.
Here we go, there!
Get going, Dan! I'll lend a hand!
Be gone! Pulverized! Here goes! Take this!
Take this!
Here it comes! Radiant Sun Ray!
I'll lend a hand!
I pushed this far against a roster like ours. Well done.
I've plenty of growing left to do.
Oh, I'm sure I could do better.
There's still room for refinement.
Well fought. But you've seen nothing yet.
An even bigger boost?
So he's got more left to give? Ha! Color me impressed.
We can still keep up, though, as long as we do it together.
Yeah. If it's a throwdown he wants, then let's kick him to the curb and back!
Don't go forgetting who you are, Renee Kincaid. You'd always have a scheme brewing for every situation. So what's our prick of a student council prez doing rolling over on someone else's command? You ain't off the hook either, Roy Gramhart. The reason you scheduled the launch for today was so it'd line up with Agnes's birthday, wasn't it? If that ain't the mark of a doting dad, I don't know what is. This whole project's about putting your daughter before everyone else, right? Then why didn't you tell her a damn thing about it? Only family you two got is each other. Is it that hard to just lay your cards on the table?
It's not too late. The both of you can still talk this over. And as far as you're concerned, Renee, I feel just the same as Van. The you that we know so well would never go to such lengths out of the goodness of his heart.
Rather unflattering words, those. That said, what do either of you truly know about me?
Counting down to liftoff. 20, 19, 18,
Unfortunately,
17, 16,
die has already been cast.
14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7,
With this,
6,
Project Levitin's final phase
3,
is now
2,
in motion.
1. Liftoff.
Training with Marduk and Ikaruga sure paid off. Just like they said, this is what happens when a human like me observes it.
Excalibur sensors temporarily obstructed. Exactly as we anticipated.
Initiating Zypha link with Prometheus 4. Prioritize satellite to Excalibur synchronization.
Have that spoofed footage at the ready, too. Conducting rapid deployment of plans A through F.
Major Amelia, do you read? Major Amelia Haring, please respond.
This is Major Amelia Haring of the Aerospace Force, patching in from the Excalibur. Current altitude is 25,000 Selge. I've just about breached the atmosphere.
Take a look at this. At the place we've been trapped this whole time.
There's no sign of the spangled night skies visible from the surface. Not even the sun, moon, or Septian planets. I know we called this beforehand, but you have to wonder where Adios went.
So that's all of Zemuria down there. Good thing it's actually real. If even that wound up being a lie, I might have lost it for real.
Video feed is back online. The rocket has made it to outer space in one piece. This marks a triumphant feat in human history. But how's Major Amelia holding up?
Land sakes alive. You gotta be kidding.
Young? What's going on?
This is well within the scope of our predictions. The world, by some contrivance or another, is closed away. That is but a tiny fragment of the many truths our mentor, Professor Hamilton, has been concealing from her students this entire time.
So that's what's beyond the canopy. The truth of the world. Could be that those other versions of us saw the same thing.
Ah, that reminds me. Miss Latoya provided me with a little something.
This is the lead Dingo was chasing? One beyond even Elysium's reach.
To everyone with a hand in Project Leviathan, to the crew of Arkwright Solutions, and to all other players with access to this feed
instead of the fake footage being fed to the public. If our world, at the least, is no lie, then we just need to do the jobs we've been given. I'm sure you've all got your own takes on this, but for now, watch on till it's all said and done. Coordinate 0 located. Proceeding to the plan's final phase. Now, off we go, Excalibur. Let's force open the way to our future!
It seems Major Amelia is safe and sound. The first ever manned spaceflight is now underway. And with an extra surprise, we have an all-new assault frame.
This just in, that model has been officially designated the Excalibur. Curiosity abounds over its development, but for now, let's just bask in the sheer magic of this moment.
Son of a bitch. As if stuff wasn't batshit crazy enough.
It's astonishing how meticulously this was plotted, right down to falsifying footage in real time.
Is it just me, or does its acceleration have more juice now than it did back when I was coaching her?
As it happens, Professor Cronkite made some adjustments to improve the output efficiency of its boosters yesterday.
Oh, of course, you two were already in the know.
So then, everything over here is for real?
If the sun and stars were never actually there, then what exactly have we been looking at? As much as I dread the thought, could it be like the far ends of the ocean that borders our continent?
However far one travels across its waves, they never seem to end. To this day, the region defies scientific understanding.
If nothing else, we can rest assured that Zemburia itself does indeed exist.
Even then, wouldn't this mean that some force has been presenting us humans with a false sky since the start of recorded history? It was only once Hermes saw it with her own eyes that undoctored footage could finally be obtained.
That's about the size of it, yeah. And by the look of things, you're sticking to a strict no average Joe needs to know policy.
That goes without saying. Disclosing this would only plunge all of Calvert, all of mankind even, into panic.
In that sense, Professor Hamilton's painstaking discretion was, without a doubt, also in humanity's interests. Nevertheless, I intend to inform the public in some way, shape, or form after our task is accomplished. That is to say, once this project succeeds in putting a god to the sword.
I've made it to a point 100 celled in front of Coordinate 0. Distortion confirmed, as predicted. All sensor functions released. Initiating processing via Prometheus 4. Initiating synchronization with pilot via Zyphalink. Whether or not it exists, human eyes will decide. Hearing those words the first time left me baffled. But now, I get exactly what they meant. Nothing could make it any clearer than this.
Initializing final judgment process on concluding stages of Grand Reset Cycle 19,999. Human race confirmed to have achieved the technology to escape the atmosphere. Scanning compiled surface observation data and converting to scene value. Expediting activation of Grand Reset Cycle 20,000, originally scheduled for 1,080 hours from present. New estimate, 45 minutes and 25 seconds. Interception sequence engaged.
Let the final phase of Project Leviathan commence! Our objective? Rendering Leguiarn's chest, the Septarian of Time, fully inoperable!
Yes, sir, Mr. President!
Final phase is a go. Excalibur AX. Begin attack on target. Launch Answerers 1 through 8 and order all air fleets and divisions to stand by. Hostiles are descending.
Right away, General.
Launching Independence Answerers 1 through 8.
Air fleets 1 through 5. Armored aviation divisions. Prepare for a high-altitude invasion.
Engaging target with full demi-answer volley. All demi-answers met their marks. Target structure now partially exposed.
There it is.
Revealed at last.
Hold on a sec. Before we get to that silvery thing.
Those missiles just now. Were they nuclear weapons?
I was entreated to develop an execution sequence that would allow for their detonation without the Sword of Divine Darkness. The result? An implosive lens that is only triggerable in airless and weightless environments.
There couldn't have been a more ideal specification to complement our plans, time constraints notwithstanding. They cannot be used terrestrially, a fact with which we intend to assuage any misgivings from foreign nations.
The absolute gall.
You assholes been making those city-wiping bombs behind everyone's backs?
Moreover, I suspect the ones on that screen are of another class entirely.
They're nearly 10 times as large, with a payload of approximately 1,000 times the power. Per their request, a total of 24 were completed, all of which are expected to launch in succession as required.
Young? Damn it all! I knew something about the specs felt screwy.
Whatever it takes, right or wrong. That's their attitude in a nutshell.
Even so, it seems the adversary doesn't intend to go down without a fight.
They're after the Excalibur! And heading down to the surface, too?
This is the scenario we've been accounting for. the purpose behind the Zypher conformant control systems and assault frame simulations.
We'll be backing you up from here, so show us the fruits of all your training, Major.
No sweat. I'll buy just enough time for the rest of our swords to arrive. You, Qasim, and the Empire's heroes have been real troopers for me. Can't just let that debt go unpaid.
Cannon fire! Beat this! There!
Huh. Get a load of that.
What in the world?
This is a mock exercise zone. Evacuate to safety at once.
The endless sea of stars. It makes me feel like a comet. I can see all of Zemuria from here. This miracle is a gift from the goddess herself.
Deploying wide-range shards! Look out! Amelia Horing's coming your way! Here we go, Excalibur! Onwards, to a frontier no one has seen before!
Hurdle! Garuda flight!
Recovering. Ready for me?
Activating boost! You're done! Don't even bother!
figures that the Guardians of the Chest would be tough. But I don't want to waste time with you, small fry.
Hurdle, Garuda, fight!
Don't even bother! You're done! Slash! Fire!
Hurdle, Garuda, fight!
Activating boost! Fire! Yeah! Fire! Yeah! You're done! Something for ya! You're done! This is it! Slash! Something for ya! Keep going, Excalibur. We're breaking through this false sky, and we're doing it at full throttle!
Hurdle, Garuda, fight!
Fire! Yeah! Yeah! Fire! Activating boost!
You're done! This is it! Huh? Select!
This is the Prometheus 4 Control Holo. Answerers 1 through 8 are breaching the atmosphere and arriving in sequence. Guiding Answerers 1 and 2 toward Coordinate 0 with protective fields deployed.
Good! And do it full throttle! Direct hit! Continuing with lock-on guidance! About time we saw humanity's shackles for what they are!
Unexpected large-scale thermonuclear attack confirmed. Damage rate 1.12%. Increasing scene value. 23 minutes and 55 seconds to grand reset. Resuming interception sequence.
One of the goddess's 7 treasures. The Septarian which governs time. Leghorn's chest.
I'd call it more of a box, but sure.
Leghorn. So that's the Septarian he was talking about earlier. The same as those that arose in Liberl, Crossbell, and Erebonia.
Indeed. Except this one is far more enigmatic, to the point where even the Church had drawn a veil over its name. For many long years. As with the devils written about in the Book of Ezra, the sole mention you will find of it lies in a volume of the Apocrypha, the hidden book of Arect.
And it's stated there that the only weapon that can destroy the chest, cradle, and prison of humanity is a blade by the name of Leviathan.
Therein lies the connection.
They're actually working.
Though, by the same token, even the force of 1,000 nuclear devices as we've known them can't take it down in a single shot.
So this is how you aim to kill a god. Through swords forged by human wisdom.
Correct. A brazen claim to make, yes. We may just manage to pull it off.
Answerers 7 and 8, locked on! This'll end it. Now go under!
All sensors restored. Beginning analysis. Marduk Risk Management AI Assessment. Leghorn, the Septarian of Time, fully inoperable. Project Leviathan. Mission complete.
Woohoo! Eat that! Score one for humankind!
Now, we can face tomorrow the way we ought to.
Well done, Melia.
At last, it's finished. With this, Agnes, Sophie, and Lilia.
Hermes! Look out!
That's...
No! On your right!
What is that thing?
Zoa Gilstein!
No. Merely a look-alike.
Error raised in Marduk's risk management AI. Anomalies detected in extended observation devices. Failure to remove immediately may result in
Interception complete. Resuming processing. 15 minutes and 2 seconds to grand reset.
Don't falter! Pinpoint the Excalibur, quickly!
It's no use. We lost track the moment it re-entered the atmosphere.
In addition, all those mobile weapons that came down are suddenly on the retreat!
So the day is saved?
Nothing is saved. They just don't have to bother with us anymore.
Our accuracy plummets without the Excalibur, but we have no other choice. Commence secondary assault! Fire answerers 9 through 24!
Was that the same machine that was behind the Retributive Tower incident?
No. The shape's different. But it still feels exactly like the real deal.
Major Amelia. One moment of weakness was all it took.
But the direction she's falling...
It's to the northwest. Over by...
And so the curtain falls.
Nadia!
Shit! We'll have to bank on our stigmas!
What happened? Was that whole thing just some hallucination?
Sadly, I do believe this is reality.
Yet at the same time, a great deal more outlandish than any dream.
When did...
Is this not the statue that once stood on the outskirts of Grey?
Even after being melted into a single mass, there's no mistaking the frame.
It bears a striking resemblance to the assault frame, Excalibur.
This is the same thing we recovered 10 years ago. All this time, that's what it really was?
Yes. It, along with myriad artifacts, are evidence this current loop has already failed. What happens now is up to her.
Prepare to fire the next round of answers!
Stand firm till the end!
Why? Marduk's AI should have been infallible. Anomalies in the extended observation devices. It couldn't be!
So it would seem. I am afraid we have been thoroughly outfoxed.
They're slipping in and out of existence?
Kincaid, are you responsible?
Yes. The originals, you see, are needed for our insurance. Before you assume otherwise, I wasn't aiming for failure. As a matter of fact, the genuine articles are indeed here. The only caveat being that I had placed them in a state of superposition, both existent and non-existent at once.
A swap out? No. You rigged this in advance?
Renee, of all the rat bastard. Our contract still stands. Arrest him.
Got it.
Roger that!
Renee! They restrained him so quickly!
No! Fall back!
I am the beast that brings forth the White Dawn.
Renee! You...
But how?
Showtime, Mare!
You got it, Van!
Minutes to grand reset.
So be it. Behold the third armored beast, supplanter of Zulga and bringer of dawn. Now, allow me to give you a taste of Grendel Shaddai's power.
Save your breath!
Be careful. Everything about him is abnormal.
His spiritual force rivals, no, well exceeds that of the Vestiges.
Redirecting risk management AI resources. Support shards at full bore!
Renee, you're gonna come clean, you hear me? About all the shit you've been hiding from us up till now. And exactly how you're stopping that countdown! Ever the naive idealist, Van. Enough talk! I'm taking you down!
Back at?
Got your back!
Maybe you should boost. Let's do this! Activating Shard
My
Command!
sincere thanks.
I will watch your six.
Make your move!
Blaze, give us strength! Reset! Down! Oh, help!
Uppercut!
My apologies. We'll take that.
No more games!
I suggest we strike now. I'll lend a hand.
Be gone! Pulverized! Here goes! Take this! Go!
Now! Accessing. Initialize! Here I go! Hocus Pocus!
Falling back.
Taking 6 go time!
I prowl in the night.
Time to raise the curtain! Grimcat at your service! It's go time!
What?
Skill coming up!
Valiant Larceny!
Too slow! Got to come! Sucker!
One skill coming up!
It's go time!
One skill coming up!
Let's get this heist underway. I hope you're ready. Now for the climax. Grim Knight Rouge!
The boost gauge holds more now!
Barry, help me out!
All you now!
I'll take over.
I suggest we strike now. One skill coming up! We'll take that! Let's do this! Activating Shard
Nice
Command!
to see you, thanks.
I suggest we strike now.
Take me, please.
Here comes the closer!
I'll lend a hand.
Got you! You're screwed now!
Boost gauge limiter removed! Mr. Kincaid, why? Agnes trusted you!
Bring forth the white dawn. That almost sounds like...
There's no need for me to explain, I'm afraid. Because there's not a single thing you can do about it.
You think we're just gonna take that answer lying down?
I'm both a bracer and your childhood friend. Don't you dare underestimate me!
It's over! Infinity Seeker!
The boost gauge holds more now! One skill coming up!
Here I come. Heaven, Earth, Yin, Yang, Cosmos, South, Howling Ruin, Universal Impact! Think better of
The boost gauge holds more now! Here to support!
Tagging out!
I'm on the scene!
My strength is yours.
May we proceed with caution.
covering you.
Flames, give us strength!
My strength is yours.
Take point!
I offer my everything. That life may shine. Ishtar's blessings. The boost gauge holds more now.
Got your back.
Coming up. Get going, Dan. Allow me to help.
Be gone! Shining!
What?
Back at ya! I won't hold back!
Cobalt Curtain, activate!
Witness but a fragment of my might. Slash! I'm soft!
My apologies!
It's touched you.
That'll cost you!
Much
My
appreciated.
sincere thanks.
Here I go!
Accessing.
Initialize!
Not on my watch. Uppercut!
Not while I'm here.
Let's do this! Activating
My
Shark
sincere
Command!
thanks.
It's in your hands.
Stepping in.
Flames protect.
Raging winds.
Swallow all in your path. Take
We
the
don't
lead,
have much
Reset.
time. If Mr. Thorndyke's claims are correct, then the world is...
Indeed. Everything was decided the moment the sword failed to slay its foe.
So if everything is over already, then why are you and the professor... Oh no. Agnes!
Wait, does this have something to do with wherever she and Grammy made off to?
No comment. Besides, you wouldn't want to hear the truth from me anyway. Now would you?
Hocus pocus!
Let us end this.
Back at
Shining Arc!
My apologies. My apologies.
Initiating drive.
Go for it! One skill coming up!
Stand down!
Back at
Got your back! Got you covered!
What ails?
Barbados, rain! Take the lead, Reset!
Initiating drive.
Let us end this. Uppercut! Too slow! Stand down!
Back at
No escape!
activating skill! Don't! Oh, help! One skill coming up!
Got your back!
Make it snappy! Glare storm!
My sincere thanks.
I've got you covered!
Yuspi! Alaham! I'm crushed now! I'll back you up!
No more games!
Time to go all out!
Take
I'll lend a hand!
You're gone! Not on my watch.
Strike now. Falling back.
Taking center stage!
One kill coming up!
Sucker!
Here's my aim.
Make it snappy! Glare Storm!
My sincere thanks.
What ails you?
Huh? Flames, give us strength!
You have my aim.
I got you covered!
Take this!
You're gone! Pulverized! Here goes! Take this!
Have my aim.
Take this!
Here it comes! Radiant Sun Ray! Shining Arc! Too slow!
You won't get away with this! Crispy! Alahab! Anquasta! Reset!
Pressure and move in!
Hocus Pocus!
Make your move!
One skill coming up! It's our turn now! Make it snappy! Glare Storm!
My sincere thanks.
I'll lend a hand!
Be gone! Pulverized!
I'll lend a hand!
What the? Eyes forward.
Nice! Moving on up.
What'd you expect?
I'm not done yet!
Status parameters upgraded.
Self-improvement has no end.
This place. So you shifted us? This false world nears a new end, and beyond it, a new beginning. Man may not have been able to fell God, I must sacrifice for Legion. Enough with your self-centered bullshit! All you're gonna do is serve your own ego, and I'll just do the same! I'm following my code to the end. If you're gonna get in the way, I'm tossing you aside, Renee Kincaid! If you're able to, then go ahead, Van Arkride. I'll flatten you! There! Stand down! No escape! Stand down! Too slow! Are you done already? After all that bluster? Ha! Not even close. Just figured you could use a little freebie. Be charged! Stand down! My lady! No escape! Stand down! My lady! Stand down! The audience here is getting pretty distracted. Agreed. Perhaps it's time we wrapped this up. Recharged! Stand down! Stand down! Payback time! Take this!
You're back. Doesn't look like things are over just yet, though.
Stand up, Van. Stay true to yourself in the face of fate.
I'll help. Not just for you, but for all of us.
You struggle for nothing.
That's not for you to decide. Now let's close this finale out!
Activating Shard Command!
Thank you.
I owe you one.
Appreciate
I'll take that.
I like where this is headed.
Time for a new look!
Get going, Dan!
No more games!
Balls in your court!
You're gone! Pulverize! Here goes! Take this!
Show full throttle! COC, activate! I'll lend a hand!
You're gone! Pulverized! Here goes! Take this!
Follow up!
Show them what you got!
Follow up!
Got it! That's slow ass!
I'm with you.
Here we go! There!
Get going, Van! Take this!
Be gone! Here comes the closer! Here goes! Take this! Follow up!
Right on! Slow ass!
We'll take that! Activating Shark Command!
Thank you.
I'll
Appreciate
take that. Let's party!
I'll lend a hand!
Pulverized! No escape!
I like where this is headed.
Take this!
Here comes the closer!
I'm with you. COC, activate!
Please! On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand!
Bonus round!
One skill coming up!
A private concert to steal your senses. Pierce! Break! Howl! Dance about! Romance of the Four Beastoms! Test your luck!
The boost gauge holds more now!
Taking point!
Activating Shark Command!
Thank
I
you.
like where this is
I'll
headed.
take that.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand! Taking point!
Activating Shark Command!
Thank you.
I'll
Appreciate
take that.
I like where this is heading.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand! We can win this!
Maybe you should boost! Make it snappy! Flare Storm!
Thank you.
I'll
Appreciate
take that.
Go, go! You can do it!
Is that the best?
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand! Taking point!
Let's do this! Activating Shark Command!
I'll take that.
On my blade I vow. Come and take a stand! Taking point!
One skill coming up!
Wings, guide me! Ha! Knights of Arcadia!
The boost gauge holds more I'll take that! Activating Shark Command!
Thank you. Appreciate that. We should go on the attack.
I'll lend a hand!
Be gone! Pulverized! Here goes! Take this!
I'll lend a hand!
To think it's coming to this.
That's how it goes.
I can still get stronger.
One step closer to reaching my peak.
Well, what do you expect? Get this choreo down pat.
Have you now, Renee?
Yep. Check and mate.
Rapid disarmament underway.
No. It's a trap!
Bastard! That power just now. We misjudged. He transcends the shackles of time itself.
I get it. You pulled together multiple other selves from slightly different futures.
Deduced at first sight. Still, as astonishing as that may be. 5 minutes to grand reset. I'm afraid it is time to take my leave. Do excuse me, Mr. President. These past 3 years were a most enriching experience. My condolences on what will become of your daughter, but know that it is entirely by her choice.
Hold on here. Don't tell me that you... No. That Agnes saw all this coming?
You should at least take the opportunity to give her your parting words. Till then...
Mr. Kincaid.
Took you long enough.
Are you certain about this, young lady?
Yes. I'm all prepped and ready.
Latoya, your work is about to pay off.
Calling in from Cray Hills, is she?
This is the result of your efforts as well, Dominique Kincaid. As for Agnes, you're fully aware of what this procedure entails? Your great-grandfather, Professor Epstein, provided this world with a failsafe for which there is no substitute. However, its primary function can only be performed by way of a certain factor that has been passed down to you from your mother. AD and those who call themselves vestiges serve as portents. They are beings who were never meant to appear in this age, proof that Zemuria's current space-time continuum has begun to fluctuate. Even so, there is a high probability that your father's plan to drive a blade into the heavens will end up proving a success. If that happens, all my tricks and schemes will end up pointless, and there will be no need for Professor Epstein's failsafe. And you, dear girl, will be spared from having to follow in the footsteps of Lilia and Sophie. Agnes, if I can make only one request, it's that you choose for the sake of what matters most to you above all else.
Yes. Consider it done. I was touched by the truth about my mother and grandmother, by everything it meant to them. And today, the hopes they so dearly inherited have been placed in my care. I can't honestly say it's sunken in, the idea of doing this for the good of Zemuria's future. But doing it for the sake of those we love and cherish? That's a motivation I think every one of us shares.
Thank you. Truly.
I see that your mind is made up.
Another set of heart-stopping scenes this go-around, wasn't it?
Church and the snakes. I'll warn you up front. Do not interfere.
Now. They've done little but sit on their hands and watch so far.
Indeed. Agnes, I have nothing but the utmost respect for your decision. The verdict against you, however, LaToya Hamilton, will not be overturned.
As is only natural.
Nina. Professor.
Well, for us, this is the part where the third phase really kicks into gear. Though I have to say, the build-up to the climax has never been quite so explosive.
Moreover, my obligations to the Professor were met. Since this also aligns with the Grand Master's hopes, let us observe in full the extent of man's potential.
My word. I'm loath to leave a similar impression to your ilk, but so it goes. The presidential aide pulled quite a fast one. Although, I suppose I'm not one to talk.
Quite so. In light of your own secret correspondence with the Professor.
Something to do with Professor Epstein's place of origin, was it?
Yes. He sought permission to be here in the event that these circumstances came to pass.
3 minutes to Grand Reset.
Hacking of Grand Reset via Oct Genesis embedded in Trion Tower initiated. Compatible successor. Type Claudel. Please release Tuner Diva mode.
Right.
What's that light?
It feels warm, in a way, yet somehow sad at the same time. Even so, we have to keep on climbing. Isn't that right, Yume?
Yeah! I just know Agnes is up there!
Stop this, Agnes!
Dad!
Locating us posed little issue, I trust.
How many times do I have to tell you? You don't need to bear this burden! Think of when your mother did. Are you really going to go down the same path as her?
It isn't the same at all. So don't fret. Of course, I'm only ever making you fret. But please, let me shoulder just a bit of the weight.
Hey, what's the big idea here?
Van, Fairy, everyone.
And yes, no! Whatever you're about to do, I'm against it all the way!
You love-struck dumbass! One rejection and this is how you take it? Just double down on seducing the old fart every day till you finally win him over!
You're seriously going there? It's true though, Agnes. Like it or not, he can't brush you off forever. And also, what the heck are you doing here, Nina?
More to the point. As co-workers and comrades, we cannot simply cast you aside.
That's right. You comforted me during my own similar struggles, remember? And Gran! Just what are you trying to accomplish here?
Even if it's for the sake of humanity's future, will you truly impose this in full on one girl?
It's a shame, Judith. I really did hope to tell you properly.
I managed to patch the others in. Agnes, you need to think this over.
Yeah, seriously, Aggie! Anyone can tell you're about to do something crazy! Does it involve changing your entire being? Like when I was turned into Carmine Altera?
Except in this case, it'd be irreversible, wouldn't it?
Please reconsider, Agnes! There must be another way. There has to be!
This isn't like you, Agnes. Think about all the hardships you've overcome with them up till now.
True enough. Arkwright Solutions just wouldn't be the same without you around.
1 minute to Grand Reset.
Thank you. But I'm sorry. To Fairy. To Katja. To Nadia. Swin. And Lapis. I can't apologize enough. To Van and Ren. To Aaron. Rosette. And Judith. And to Elaine. Bearguard. And Shizuna as well. For all the worry I've caused by keeping this to myself. I really am a rotten employee through and through. You're just going to have to fire me over it.
Sacking employees is something for the boss to decide. You don't get a say. And don't think I haven't realized why you came to me in your school uniform 2 days back. was on purpose to make you easier to turn down, so that nothing could stop you from biting this bullet.
Guilty as charged. Turns out, I really have gotten sneakier.
Reset in T-minus 30 seconds. 29.
Enough is enough! Just give this crap a rest, damn it!
26. 25. 24. 20.
Is this the Heaven's turn?
Indeed. The inescapable fate of the world once steel has been subjugated. Settle accounts with the Black God and find the Tachi within you.
Dear, oh dear. Would that this could have ended as merely a dream. Alas, there is nothing for it. Only our regrets to redress. 6.
Forgive us for placing this burden upon you all anew.
So pretty.
Grand reset. Activate. Regression space-time to aftermath of Great Collapse. Second code of Year Zero.
Executing short-term save and limited regression as a Murian space-time.
What is that?
私に帰る長い長い夢よこのまま覚めないで目を閉じて身を任せ心のままあなたがいない世界望みたくもない響いてよ届けたいよ私だけの想いを誰もが幸せ求めては生きてはいけないそれでもね届けたいよあるがままの言葉で目覚めの時が来る祝福あなたのすべてを愛してるよSomeday, sometime, it will all come back for you.